Over the next few minutes, we are going to talk about the Isagenix compensation plan. Now, those of us who came from Zango to Zija, boy, that was quite the rough ride, wasn't it? Many people didn't make it through the ride. Many people are just barely recovering because we went from a unilevel compensation plan that had placement options to a binary and a sponsor tree. And it was just a big challenge, and most people did not do very well, and most of us seriously had to go back to work and completely rebuild our entire businesses to get our incomes back up to what they once were in Zango, and most of us did not even accomplish that. But this time, good news, Isagenix is a binary comp plan. It's pretty much very, very similar, but guess what? As we plug into the Isagenix compensation plan, when that switch is pulled, we are all going to get a raise without even having to do anything more than what we currently have. And I should say, if you're currently qualifying for team commissions, you will get a raise. If you're currently earning fast start commissions, you will get a raise. If you are not qualified right now in Zija, you will probably not be qualified in Isagenix either. But when I show you this compensation plan and how it compares, I think you will find it'll be a lot easier to acquire new customers and new distributors. So let's just take a look. First of all, Isagenix pays by cycles. They call a cycle every time you have 900 points in volume. They take 300 from one leg, 600 from the other, and it's a cycle. So if you had 6,000 on one side and 3,000 on the other side, that would be 10 cycles. And every time you cycle, you get paid $54 US commissions. And you can cycle up to 250 times in a single week. And as you'll see, that's actually over $13,000 a week per income center that you can earn on your commissions. And wait till you see what you have to do to qualify to earn those commissions. Very exciting. And of course, the compensation plan that we're all used to is volume left, volume right, and they take and pay a percentage on that volume. So let's just look and see how it actually compares. So this is what a cycle looks like. If you had people on your left, people on your right, everybody's buying product, and you've got 600 points on one side, 300 points on the other, that's a cycle, and you get paid $54 US. Canada, $60 Canadian. And that's a cycle, and you can cycle, like I said, up to 250 times a week. If you have more than that amount, they'll simply carry forward anything over the cycle. So if I had 1,000 on one side and 350 on the other, they would take and pay me on the 600 and the 300 cycle, and now I have 400 from the left and 50 from the right rolling over till the next cycle. So let's just look at the numbers. So Zija's at 50-50 binary, and they pay a percentage on your volume. Zija pays 5% team commissions on each of your leg up to the amount in the lesser leg, and then everything in the bigger leg is carried forward in the bank. And that equals to 10% on your lesser leg volume. A lot of times people hear 10%, it's because that's mathematically an easy way to calculate your commissions is whatever your short leg is that week, take it times 10%, and that'll be your team commission check. Now, in Isagenix, because it's a 1/3, 2/3, and they pay $54 every time you reach 900, a 900 cycle, 300 on one side, 600 on another. Doing the math, that equates to 6% team commissions on that entire 900 BV, or 18% on the lesser leg, if you calculate that out. So what numbers does that mean? Let's take an example. Let's say I have 3,000 on my left and 6,500 on the right. So in Zija, we would take 10% of that 3,000, or $300 would be the commission, which is basically 5% of the 3,000 on the left, 5% of the 3,000 on the right, and then they carry forward 3,500 in the bank. With Isagenix, that's going to be 10 cycles. So $54 times 10 cycles is $540. And then they're going to carry forward 500 on the right. So look at the same volume, but yet Zija would pay $300. Isagenix will pay $540. Wow. So I hope this is getting you just a little bit excited here, because it certainly got me excited as I did the math and looked at the numbers on this. Let's just take a look at fast start commission. So in Zija, if you're an active 75, you get 15%. And if you're an active 150, you earn 25% fast start commissions. In Isagenix, they have product introduction bonuses, and they pay on packs or they pay on products, whatever it is that somebody buys when that initial order, same thing on both, initial order is paid out, product introduction bonus in Isagenix, but let's look at the number. They have this pack, and if you enroll somebody with a pack, you get a $100 fast start. If you enroll 2 people during the week with the pack, you get double. That's 200 times 2 people, or $400. But let's just take a look at what that means. So they have this weight loss value pack. They have different packs, but we'll use this one as an example. It's $844.85 retail, but a customer would pay $760, a preferred customer $633, and a preferred customer or distributor on the Lifestyle Rewards Plan, it's $598.99. Let's say $600. It has 325 BV. You get paid $100 on that. So if you look at it on the 325 BV, it's 30.7%. If I enroll 2 people during the same week with that pack, it's double, or 61.5% fast start, compared to if you're on 15% with Zija, you'd get $48.75, or if you're at 25% fast start, it'd be $81.25, but it's 100 or 200 on each of these packs in Isagenix. All right, so we're all going to start out as a customer, and we've been teaching customer first for decades. But when you want to become a distributor, you're going to log into your back office, and you're going to actually read the policies and procedures and agree to everything, and you're going to sign an upgrade to an associate. So once I've upgraded to an associate, then I can start to earn commissions. But as a customer, I can actually accumulate volume. The first 90 days, any volume that is placed underneath me is my volume, and I get to count that when I upgrade to an associate. So if I never upgrade to an associate, of course, I'll lose that volume after the 90 days. So let's just look at the ranks. We have associate, which is a distributor. And so you have to do to be an associate is upgrade your account from customer. A consultant is a distributor who earns income because I am active with the 100 PV order, and I have 2 personally sponsored active associates. So that's the same as Zija, right? I have to be, except for Zija's active 75, whatever, I have to be active 100, and I have to have 2 personally sponsored active 100s. 1 left, 1 right. So now I am active and qualified, is what we called it in Zija. In Isagenix, it is now a paid as consultant. I'm qualified to earn income as a consultant. So the only difference between the consultant and the associate is the consultant is earning income because they've got their 2 distributors. And this is going to be our structure of our compensation plan. So we're going to look to build consultants. In other words, we're going to look for people and help them get their 2 people each and help them become a consultant, help them earn some income, and then help their people do the same. So a manager is simply a consultant with 2 personally sponsored active consultants. Okay, this is our building block. So now, instead of just 2 associates, I have 2 consultants, which means what? I have 2 people who each have 2 people of their own. If I become a manager within 60 days, then I am a crystal manager and I actually earn a $250 crystal manager bonus. Director. I just have to be an active consultant with 6 personally sponsored active consultants. Now, think about this. In Zija, I have to have Builder 500 legs. So these are legs with 500 in volume left and right. And in Isagenix, they only have to have 100 in volume left and right. So I have to have 6 personally sponsored active consultants. And if I do that in 120 days, I'm a Crystal Director and I earn a $750 Crystal Director bonus. And then the top of the comp plan is executive. And I can become an executive by having 10 personally sponsored active consultants. And I have to have 5 on each team. So I am building both teams. I'm not building just one team and expecting my upline to do the other one for me. I am actively building both of my teams. And as we all continue to do that, we all build much stronger organizations. And if I become an executive within 180 days, I'm a Crystal Executive and I earn a $1,000 Crystal Executive bonus. Now, for recognition purposes, the top of the comp plan is called Platinum. And all that is an executive who qualifies to earn a re-entry position. And you can do that once you're cycling 250 times a week. All right, let's look at orders in the prior 30 days. That is how we're active. So this is a monthly auto ship. And by the way, they have a 5-day grace period. So really it's 35 days, but they say every 30 days, right? And that way, months that have 31 days, we have that grace period that kicks in. So we're good. So we have a monthly auto ship. This way, our customers and our distributors can count the 5th of every month. That's when my auto ship hits. The 10th of every month. It's something we can count on rather than every 4 weeks, which oftentimes is confusing for certain people because they want to know what day of the month it's going to hit, not every 4 weeks. How do I calculate that? The date changes every single time. So it's within 30 days and it's 100 PV. Again, I have somebody left, I have somebody right. I'm a consultant. This is what a consultant looks like. Manager, this is what a manager looks like. So I got my left team, my right team, and now I have 2 personally sponsored active consultants. Again, I get that bonus if I do it in 60 days. Director, this is what a director looks like. So at least 3 people on each side who have 2. 3 who have 2. There's no more structure than that ever required. I don't have to have 50,000 in volume or 100,000 in volume or be cycling 100 times a week or any of that. I just have to have a left team and a right team. And to be a director, 6 personally enrolled active consultants. And again, if I do it in 120 days, I get a $750 Crystal Director bonus. And this is what an executive looks like. Top of the comp plan, the most you ever have to do. It doesn't matter how many times you're cycling a week. It doesn't matter how much volume you have. It doesn't matter anything other than I have 5 consultants left and 5 consultants right. And what is a consultant again? Somebody who has 2. So I have 10 who have 2. How tough is that? There's no rank requirements within the legs. I don't have to have so many executives or so many directors. There's no structure. The only structure is my people have to have 2. That's it. So very, very simple. If I do this one within 180 days, it's a $1,000 Crystal Executive. Feeling a little overwhelmed? Just breathe. You got this. You don't have to become an expert overnight. Don't worry, we're all here. All we have to do is do the deal, and we're going to get paid, and we're going to get paid more money. And we will learn about the Isagenix business and the products. And for more information, go to isagenixbusiness.com, and you can find in-depth training, compensation plan, business models, all of that. So I'm excited for all of us, and I look forward to seeing you at our very first event with Isagenix, our big convention. They call it Celebration. It's in Salt Lake City, July 15th through 19th. If you've got tickets to the Zija Summit, they will transfer over to the Isagenix. If you've already got your hotel rooms and flights, make sure you change them. And we are going to have a Sunday event after the event. So I want everyone to stick around for that. And we are going to see you there. And hopefully we're going to see a lot of you with a whole lot more income and a lot more fun and some really, really great experiences. Thank you.